There we go. Oh, that was something right there. You saw that? This line, like this. Oh, there we go. That's a good skip right there. I don't think he's going to eat again, honestly. Oh, kind of choked it. These things on me. For now, let's just see if he'll swim. There he goes. Area where I'm casting at. So we're just gonna see if there's any little guys hiding. Ow, he poked me. Poked me good. He actually got his barb stuck in my hand. You know what, do you? Look at that. Man, God, that hurt. Let's see your spine. That hurt a lot, guy. There he goes. So I think what I'm gonna do is just fish this little area with God's lure, the wacky rig. I don't mind bed fishing, but when it's in a public place like this, where they're probably gonna get bed fished to hell, I kind of don't like it. Or when it's any other place where not a lot of people fish at. I don't know. I'm still trying to form a strong opinion on it. You know? I don't know about y'all's bass, but these bass, they kind of bite. Look, you see that? Kind of bite a little. Yeah. We're back in the Bassmobile. So, I rate it like a 5 out of 10. Yeah, we'll see. If this video ends right now, that means I didn't go fishing later today. But if it doesn't, that means I did go fishing later today. And I'm probably just gonna splice a lot of fish catches. Now I get yapping, I'll probably cut down on that. But or I might make like a 40-minute video. Who knows? I guess we are fishing for a little bit. I got the same shirt on, same haircut on, same shorts, and the same shoes. The only thing difference is it's raining. Yeah. It's raining pretty hard, actually. I think it's gonna rain for a little bit and then we're gonna head out over there. I got my backpack ready. Ooh. Got my backpack ready, got the reel. I'm bringing the spinning rod with me because we're gonna try a Nico. But before we do that, I gotta grab my jacket. Let's go. Yeah. Must be as hell. And then there's the rod. I'm gonna put a. I'll put the fast action tip again. Take that with me. It does seem like it's thundering, but we're gonna be under something. Hopefully we don't get electrocuted. I've never personally fished in the rain, especially for bass, but there's a first time for everything, I guess. Gotta have a lucky hat. No glasses. No point in glasses. No point in sunglasses. Just so I can't see anything. So, yeah, we're gonna try to make a run for it, I think. Or we might park over there, actually. We moved a little closer. It's right over there. Let's try to make it. It's not too far. We are in this beautiful, gorgeous area. Let's set up my rod. Shit, man. And it looks so different out here. That looks supposedly straight. That looks straight, dude. I'm probably gonna call this video extreme bass fishing.
It was like an epidemic of
getting out of
girls
cars.
getting out, and photographers just happened to be on the ground. Like, you're a woman, you've worn skirts. It's not easy to look up someone's skirt. If you're standing up and someone gets out there, how the fuck do you get down there? You'd have to be on your knees. I think they were doing it on purpose. I think it was a way of going viral. Before viral was a thing, because it went away. Like, when was the last time
That we had an
first of all,
off-the-skirt shot.
why don't you have any underwear on? That's weird.
Well, panty lines, you know, that's a real thing.
Yeah, sure. That's what G-strings were invented.
This was his job. His job was to make a case that made logical sense to him based upon certain premises, and then to win that case in court. That was his job, that was his duty, and he believes that he was doing the right thing because that's what he was trained and incentivized to do. In the same way that, like, you know, journalists, if you ask journalists back, you know, who covered the case back in the day, they'll be like, well, we were doing our job. Our job was to sell the best story that we could to our audience. And, right? And so that's when it gets, like, fucked up, because, like, how...
That was nice. Oops. I really need to get a filter because, dude. First, let's look at this guy. Small little guy. Let's release this guy. But man.
On the ground story, and they know instead the story that's going to sell.
Yeah. Yeah, it's dark. I mean, it's the same sort of distortion. Sorry. Same sort of distortion when we were talking about prosecutors just trying to win. It's this thing where, and ultimately, it's a severe distortion of what
This wacky wig is putting in work, dude. That's a good fish, too. Man, dude, you're bleeding like crazy. Solid 2-pounder. Let's get you out of here.
Are involved. You know, how many law enforcement officers will stick their neck out if they think their partner overstepped their boundaries and got someone to admit to something that maybe they did or didn't do, withheld evidence that may or may not have exonerated someone? Like, there's steps along the way on the road to evil.
Right. And no one gets rewarded for sticking their
No.
neck out or for
Not bad.
holding their friends accountable. Yeah.
You get you get excommunicated from your tribe. It's very dangerous, you know?
So how do we motivate any other, like, how
It's
do
a real problem. It's a
Little bass.
giant conundrum. It's a real problem in the way the system.
come from approaching someone recognizing that?
Oh, it's funny.
So when I approached him in a really unconventional way, right? Like, I'm trying to find common ground with this person. I'm deeply, genuinely curious about this
There's a
person. I am
big bass
primed
right
to
on
feel
this.
compassion for this person because that is just the mental and intentional space by which I in approaching him. And the surprising dividends that
that guy.
arise from that. Because I think everyone is evolving. No one is static. Even he is on his own journey, he's on his own path, and I'm not in control of his path. And to this day, like, continually, like, this story that he made up, like, took over my life and continues to take over my life. Like, this is what I'm going to live with for the rest of my life. It's because of him, this person who has had this outsized accept vulnerability as, like, an inescapable aspect of our lives, even just in our...
And guess what, guys? We got that all on camera. Oh, what a beautiful, 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 beautiful bass. And we have a weight. So this guy how's that even real? 2.8? 2.86? Dude, this guy does not weigh like a 2.86. He weighs like a 4 pound, like 3-4 pounds. What a butterball. Yo.